can make these quilt blocks the fastest.
Let's find out.
Hi, it's Fran Morgan.
And Hannah with Fabric Café.
Now, Hannah and I have decided to go head-to-head on a little friendly competition.
We are both going to be making the same block from one of our 3-yard quilts and find out who can make it the fastest.
Now, neither one of us have made these blocks before, so this is going to be truly the first time we've ever done it.
Yes, and if we don't get done within 5 minutes, we are disqualified.
Or if we make the block wrong, we either have to rip it out and keep going and make it right, or we're disqualified.
So let's find out what our first quilt block will be. This is our courtyard pattern from the Fast and Fun book. And I love the way that the fabric is placed in this quilt because it's nice and even across the surface. So we've got our number 3 dispersed amongst the quilt, and then it's nicely framed by our number 1 fabric here. So it's really good when you're working with smaller prints. And then this is our block A, and the block we're worrying about today is right here. So I'm feeling pretty good about this one because this block comes together really easily. All you do is you sew 2 long strips of fabric together to make a strip assembly, and you cut that into units. Then you're gonna turn them all which ways, and that is what gives you this block. So I'm feeling pretty good. I think we're gonna have some fun competition, and I'm excited to see how it turns out.
All right, Hannah, we're at our machines here. We've got all of our supplies. Are you ready to do this?
We'll find out.
All right.
Quilters at the ready. Ready, set, sew.
Okay. Getting out my pieces for my strip assembly. I've never actually timed myself before.
No.
Have you ever timed yourself, Fran?
No, it's just a little bit nerve-wracking, to be honest.
Just a little, I know.
You know.
I'm like, oh.
We sew just to sew for fun, but this is fun too. All right. I'm a little nervous, though. You're going to beat me.
Whatever. Though, and you know, I thought batiks would be so fun for us to work with, but now I'm looking at it and I'm like, what is the right side and what is the wrong
Exactly
side?
what I just thought. What's the right side? What's the wrong side? Okay, let me see.
Does it really matter though? Some of them it looks like it doesn't matter so much.
See if I do this. I do. Okay. All right. We're gonna start this seam. We've got our 2 strip pieces here, and we're gonna go. Well, and naturally my machine decides to wanna.
Well, of course, you're in a competition. Sorry, my machine's really loud. Her name is Helga.
Ah. You named your machine. Well, I actually call my machine Betty.
Oh, that's so cute.
Betty
I didn't know
Bernina.
that. Betty Bernina.
All right. You know, I never pin my strip assemblies. I always just sew them and just adjust them as I go.
Same.
And just keep them lined up. And
I think it's easier that way, and then it saves you time on the pinning stage, and also you're not getting like poked all the time.
oh, well, that's true. You're not having to stop and pull pins out.
Because I also feel like I have pinned strip assemblies before and then found out I didn't care for it because I kept getting poked by them more than if I was just doing a block that I pieced together.
Yeah. See, Hannah's already ahead of me.
It's not going to stay this way. Ah!
I don't think Hannah gives herself enough credit.
Well, also, you had a machine malfunction at the beginning. Oh, I'm not supposed to stand up.
All right,
I got too excited.
At the end here.
Now, I think where you're really going to show me up, Fran, is pressing, because you can press a whole lot faster than I can.
Let's find out.
2 minutes!
2.
What?
No. All right, I'm going to move this over.
How do they do this on the competition shows?
I don't know the answer to that. What what competition? Is there other sewing competition shows?
Well, the only one I can think of is Project Runway.
Oh, yeah, well, they're making these gorgeous outfits and,
Lots of intricate piecing. Okay, I think I'm going to, normally I best press everything, but I'm just gonna let the power of steam take me over today and cut a corner.
What? Cutting corners?
We're timed!
All right,
You gotta make tough decisions sometimes, Fran.
all right, I need to know how big this is cut. All right. First thing I'm gonna do is line up my seam and cut off the selvage, because of course I didn't trim those.
1 minute. Whoa. Time flies so much faster than I thought it would.
Has it really been that much time?
I didn't think
Wow.
I would have so much trouble with this one. Oh, that's crooked.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
All right. Well, is it possible to make a block in 5 minutes?
Apparently not if you're me.
I have half a block. Now I'm going to do the other half of the block.
And time.
Oh!
That went so much faster than I thought it would.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Okay. So. Ta-da!
I think Fran is the obvious winner in this one.
Oh no, because do you see that I only pressed enough to cut 2?
That was so
I was trying to get ahead.
That was so smart. And you know, we didn't need to sew the whole strip assembly.
Bingo, you are right. But we did, and we have enough strip assembly to make additional blocks. If
Yes,
we want to.
that's
Yes.
true. And you know, Fran was pretty close on her block to a block in 5 minutes. So,
And yeah,
and it looks good.
thank you. It actually kind of matches.
Yeah, it looks great. So we do have the fabric that we are working with today available. So let's go ahead and let's show them some images of what we're working with.
I love that.
Yeah, so we both have gorgeous batik kits, so we're on, same playing field. The one I have for our focus, which is not a part of this block B that we're looking at, you can see is this really fun multicolor kind of dandelion poof. On a white cream batik background, and I love it because it has so many different colors inside of it. And then that stripe for the number 3 adds so much movement.
Yes, I love the stripe.
So pretty, so fun. It makes me think of you, actually.
Well, this is the perfect block to put a stripe in because of the way that it's cut and it comes together. It really does great.
It's awesome. So the information on this one, the kit is called Dandelion Jewels, and it's using the Courtyard pattern from the Fast and Fun book.
Okay, so the fabrics that I used in my challenge block here, we used the 2 and 3 fabric, and of course the focus is not part of this. The fabric number 2 is this kind of cream with this great multicolored print for the batik, and then this nice kind of a red here.
So pretty.
It is so pretty, yeah. So let's check out the image here so that you can also see the focus fabric. Now the focus fabric is so cool. It's really a dark kind of fun purple that has that same multicolored print that, not the same, but kind of the same colors as our number 2 fabric. So it ties it together really, really well. And I love the pop of red in here. So lots of contrast, lots of playfulness, and who doesn't love a good purple? So this just turned out great. The kit information on this one is colorful confetti. And once again, this is our Courtyard pattern from our Fast and Fun book. So this is our veranda pattern. It has a lot of great movement in it. It's actually made up of a combination of half square triangles. So we have a big half square triangle here and then a block that is comprised of half square triangles here. This one is neat because whenever it goes together, it really creates this great diagonal line that gives a lot of movement to the quilt. Now, as I said, it is made up of half square triangles, which technically are very easy to do and very quick to do. Hannah and I are going to be going head to head on this block right here. So let's see how fast we can put this together. We're going to be challenged, and I'm crossing my fingers that we can get it done quickly.
Okay, we're on to round 2, and I'm extra nervous now.
I know. I thought we would totally get that last block done, and we didn't.
So I don't know. Trying to make a game plan of how I'm going to do this. So
Now, veranda block A has 4 half square triangles, and Hannah and I are going head to head because I am using a slotted trimmer for my half square triangles, and Hannah is using a magic wand. So let's see if one is faster than the other.
Quilters at the ready. Ready, set, sew.
All right, we're going to get the number of these that we need, our number 2 and our number 3, which is what the pattern calls for. And I need to get them marked on the wrong side.
I'm just throwing my bags on the floor when I don't need them anymore.
Oh, yep.
Now we understand why they always are, always running around.
Yep. Like the baking shows, I can throw some flour in my face and
Yeah.
really, yeah. Okay, 2 of those. All right. Oop, not that. I need to mark. All right. Now I have made dozens or probably hundreds of half square triangles in my lifetime, but for some reason this does feel a little bit more nerve-wracking.
Oh no, I shifted a little.
All right, I'm getting to sewing on one side of my line. I'm lined up. Oh, my right side's together. Am I doing
I dropped
the
all
right
my
fabrics?
bags. Okay.
All right, that's one.
I am grateful I started chain piecing
Oh, that is so much faster, isn't it?
so much. I wouldn't be able to do this. I wouldn't stand a chance if I wasn't chain piecing. Put my needle in the down position.
Yes, that also helps so much. All right. Now for the sake of this challenge, I am sacrificing a little bit of precision for speed. So we're just gonna go and see what happens.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna flip these around. So the other side of my line. And go, 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 go.
Okay, I almost have all of one side done. Fran is definitely leading.
It's nervous energy.
The adrenaline. Okay, I'm gonna do something a little bit weird. I clipped them apart. I don't normally do that, but the reason
Yeah.
I only need 3 of the half square triangles with my fabric number 2.
Right.
So I'm not gonna sew the last line on that side.
All right, you are so smart. I should have done that. I'm on automatic pilot though, I'm just going. Okay. First thing I do with a slotted trimmer is I cut these apart.
2 minutes.
Thank
Right.
you too.
Yes. All right, and then I'm gonna go use my line. Oh, I need to know how big these need to be. These need to be 4. Okay.
Oh no, this ruler's not quite big enough for me to do my diagonals. That's okay.
Go slotted trimmer.
Well, it's not the ruler at this point. Like, not the. Oh wait. Ha! I do have this. Perfect. I'm doing something ill-advisable. I am cutting between all of the stack at the same time.
Hannah!
I
don't
know.
need that one.
Huh?
I'm just talking out loud. I didn't need that fourth one, so I'm going to toss it on the ground and trim my third one. Time, please.
1 minute.
All right.
I think these are the most crooked seams I have ever done in my life.
I bet it's beautiful. All right.
Also, I've never pressed on top of each other like this.
I have.
Wow, that's a bad seam, but you know what? It's fine. Who cares? It'll be great. I don't need that.
Oh, I didn't cut my little ears off of my.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
I didn't cut the ears off my half square triangles. I just
Fran.
opened up. Well, they're there, so
Oh,
I'm
hello.
gonna just go with it.
That is an awfully tiny.
All right, how do these go? I can't do it wrong. I'll be disqualified. That
Okay,
goes
I'm
like
just gonna-
this. This goes like this. This goes like this. And we're gonna sew these together. Ah! Boom! All right, what did you get done?
Almost 4 half square triangles.
I got these and these, but not pressed. So
I got them all pressed. Though one of them, my seam is very tiny. It is less than a 1/4 inch. So it's like, just press that over to one side real fast.
I've had some scant seams too on half square triangles, so it happens.
It's fine.
Okay. Well, wow. But you know what? That goes to you can make 4 half square triangles in 5 minutes.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
I love it.
All right, so we decided to add something a little bit interesting to this one since we've been struggling to get it done in 5 minutes. We've decided that we are now going to go into sudden death.
Oh.
And so now it's who can make the block the fastest.
Okay. And are we going to time to find out how long this actually takes us?
That's a great idea. See how much
right.
extra time we have to take.
Okay, so we have a timer here to help us to let us know just how long does it take to make a veranda block with 4 half square triangles.
All right.
Quilters at the ready.
Yes.
Ready, set, sew.
Okay. I do have to trim all my half square triangles, and I am going to do something that is probably also ill-advised because these are crooked. I'm gonna trim them all at the same time.
Whoa.
I don't suggest doing that. Though I will say, I have been known to trim a couple at a time to save time. Yeah. Only if they are close enough in size. Like if it's not gonna end up with a good trim, I don't do it.
All right, I need to double check my block to make sure I am doing this the correct way. And this one goes that way. This goes here like this. Now I'm gonna save time and I'm gonna finger press my seams open so that I don't have to iron.
Oh.
And that way, hopefully, I can get it done a whole lot faster. All right, I don't know about Hannah, but for some reason, I am just a little nervous. And I can't believe that I do this so much all the time. But, you know, doing it on time or according to time is a lot different.
It's a lot more stressful. And like, I
my
probably would be, I don't know, I feel like I would be faster if I was just like going along, you know? That was very different sizes.
Yes, but I know what you mean, Hannah. It's like when we're doing this at home, we're so relaxed. I usually either have a story on Audible or I have music in the background, and it's just easy. And okay. Now, I am not going to be using any best press or anything on this. I'm just ironing and going so that I can get this pressed and sewn together. Okay. Pressing seams open is definitely my preference, but sometimes I feel like it does take a lot longer. So
You've got to be specific. Oh well, I messed that
you
one
gotta
up.
be committed. You gotta know that's what you want to do. That's what I want to do. Especially with half square triangles, I think your half square triangles lie so much flatter whenever they're pressed open.
I agree.
So.
And I like not having to think about whether or not
I sewed it the wrong way.
Go, Hannah.
Okay,
Go. There's still a chance for me to beat her.
I did it the wrong way. Okay, that's okay. I got this.
Now, I will say that if Fran hadn't sewed it the wrong way, her block would definitely look better than mine because mine is chaotic.
Okay,
But
so
I am embracing the chaos.
well, that's what happens when you rush.
Got to keep a cool head.
You do, and I just totally turned it the wrong way. So I think this sudden death challenge is going to end with my sudden death. Hannah's got it. She's sewing her borders on. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me
Did
look
I
at
sew
this.
it the right way?
I have
Okay,
to
I
do it
did.
the right way. It has to go that way. And that way. Okay.
And on the pressing seams open, I do prefer pressing seams open because I don't want to have to think about where my sides are gonna fall. So it nesting. I don't have to think about nesting.
Oh, yeah.
And that makes it easier for me. I have so much stuff on the floor. So I'm just like throwing bags around. I am cleaner when I sew at home, just saying.
Well, I don't know that I am. All right.
That tickles. The fabric was brushing my leg. Felt like I had a bug crawling on my leg.
I usually have a cat, watching me. Maybe that's what it is. I don't have a cat,
That's true. I usually have a cat yelling at me.
yelling at you.
Yeah, Jonas has a really aggressive meow, which I find very endearing, but it does sound kind of mad.
All right. I'm trying to make up some time here.
I mean, I still don't think you're out of the running.
Okay, I have borders. All right. I really should press this.
Oh, my bobbin got jammed right at the end.
Oh no. Okay,
But
goes
when
on
I
the
was
bottom
done.
first.
Good timing, bobbin. Good job, Helga.
Betty never disappoints me. Now, I might disappoint her sometimes.
Yeah,
Like
me
sewing
too.
something on wrong.
Or you've been sewing too long. I definitely find myself at the end of a long day of sewing being like, okay, Helga, we got one more seam. You've been doing
Yep.
great. We're almost done.
All right. I think Hannah is very far ahead of me.
Done.
Oh, good job. Okay, I'll take mine out and show you how far I got, and with ripping out a seam.
Now, I will
So,
say,
this is how close I got.
see, you did great. And I will say, Fran has her half square triangles lined up much better in the middle.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Mine are off, for sure.
That's impressive. I didn't even know I was doing that.
But for them being as fast as I did them, I'm actually kind of impressed with how it looks.
I think it looks great. I love your fabric.
Thank you.
That
Oh,
is
yes.
so much fun. All right. And I really like this fabric too. And I was noticing we have an image of this.
Yes.
So let's look at this. So this is a gorgeous fabric, and I love the veranda pattern made in this. I love how the big half square triangle in this pattern is made with that focus fabric that looks kind of, I don't know, it looks like it's got so much movement and almost watery. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just so cool. It's got the blues and the blacks and the pinks and the greens and everything together. And then the other two fabrics pop so well. It's kind of a purpley blue for our number 3 and a white. And I love how this looks.
It's so soothing.
It really, really is. It's very, very pretty. So the name of this kit is Winter Sky, and it's our veranda pattern from Stash Busting with 3-Yard Quilts.
So mine, you can see the image on the screen, kind of in the opposite direction. It's more of these earthy tones. So we've got this focus that has these tan and white kind of floral medallions. It almost looks like a tile. And then we've got just a simple kind of distressed texture for our number 2, a white, that has some touches of like creams and grays in there. Our number 3, I love this because it kind of picks up the texture in our focus. It has this kind of crackly
It's very
tile,
organic
too.
kind of looking, and I love that.
Yeah.
But what fabulous contrast, and
Yes.
what a great combination of color. It is so striking.
This one is called Geo Daydream, and it is the veranda pattern from Stash Busting with 3-Yard Quilts. So I guess both of us won.
I think so. Tied?
Yeah, tied.
Truce?
Yeah. Because you won the first round for sure. You got way farther than me. Technically, I won the second one, but if you hadn't have sewn that one thing on wrong,
Oh.
I think she still would have won. So I'm gonna take a tie and be happy about it.
Oh, but you did great. You really did great. It was amazing. It was so much fun, and it's always fun to try new challenges and to do new things. So we tried to sew as fast as we could. Now at home, and I hope we encourage you to do this, sewing should be relaxing and enjoyable. So we always encourage you to be relaxed. We were just having a spot of fun with
Yeah.
that.
And if you want to see if you can do a 5-minute quilt block, try it out and let us know.
Yeah.
And if you like this kind of content, be sure to give us a thumbs up. Let us know in the comments what your thoughts are. If you would like to see more content like this, we want to hear your feedback.
Now, if you want to see some other patterns that go together really fast, be sure to watch the video that pops up. It's Fran Morgan.
And Hannah with Fabric Cafe.
Happy quilting.